स्टार्ट करेंगे। क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 जो है मल्टीपल चॉइस क्वेश्चंस। फर्स्ट, insect pollinated flowers usually possesses, here 4 options are given: A, sticky pollen grains with rough surface, large quantities of pollens; C, dry pollens with smooth surface; D, light colored pollens। तो यहाँ पर जो करेक्ट ऑप्शन है वो है A, sticky pollens with rough surface. Second, in ovule, meiosis occurs in A, integument; B, nucellus; C, megaspore; and D, megaspore mother cell. Here correct option is megaspore mother cell. Third, a ploidy level is not the same in A, integuments and nucellus; B, root tip and shoot tip; C, secondary nucleus and endosperm; D, antipodals and synergids. Here correct option is secondary nucleus and endosperm. Which of the following types require pollinator but result is genetically similar to autogamy? A, getonogamy; B, xenogamy; C, apogamy; and 4, clastogamy. Here correct option is. Then fifth, if diploid chromosome number in a flowering plant is 12, then which one of the following will have 6 chromosomes? A, endosperm; B, leaf cells; C, cotyledons; D, synergids. Here correct option is D, synergids. 6. In angiosperms, endosperm is formed by due to A, free nuclear divisions of megaspore; B, polar nuclei; C, polar nuclei and male gamete; D, synergids and male gametes. Here option C, polar nuclei and male gamete is correct. Then 7th, point out the odd one. A, nucellus; B, embryo sac; C, micropyle; D, pollen grain. करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज पोलन ग्रेन। ये क्वेश्चंस 1 या 2 मार्क के लिए पूछे जाते हैं। क्वेश्चन नंबर 2, वेरी शॉर्ट आंसर टाइप क्वेश्चंस। फर्स्ट, नेम द पार्ट ऑफ gynoecium that determines the compatible nature of pollen grains. Answer is stigmatic surface. Question number 2, how many haploid cells are present in a mature embryo sac? Answer, 6 cells, 2 synergids, 1 egg cell and 3 antipodals. Question number 3, even though each pollen grain has 2 male gametes, why at least 20 pollen grains are required to fertilize 20 ovules in a particular carpel? Answer is, angiosperm have phenomenon of double fertilization in which both the male gametes are utilized, one for fusion with egg cell to form zygote and other for fusion with secondary nucleus to form endosperm. Question number 4, define megasporogenesis. It is the process of formation of haploid megaspores from diploid megaspore mother cell. Question 5, what is hydrophily? Transfer of pollen grains in pollination process through agency of water is known as hydrophily. Question number 6, the layer which supplies nourishment to the developing pollen grains, that is tapetum. Question number 7, define parthenocarpy. The condition in which fruit is developed without the process of fertilization is called parthenocarpy. Question number 8. Are pollination and fertilization necessary in apomixis? Apomixis is the formation of embryos without formation of gametes, hence there is no need of pollination and fertilization. Question number 9. Name the part of pistil which develop into fruit and seed. Ovary develops into fruit and ovules into seed. Question number 10. What is the function of filiform apparatus? Filiform apparatus guides the pollen tube towards egg cell. अब चलते हैं शॉर्ट क्वेश्चंस की तरफ. क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 फ्रॉम फर्स्ट चैप्टर, शॉर्ट आंसर क्वेश्चंस. हाउ polyembryony can be commercially exploited? Polyembryony increases the chances of survival of the new plants. Second, genetically uniform parental type seedlings are obtained from nucellular embryos, thus nucellular adventive. Polyembryony is one of the great significance in horticulture. Third, plantlets obtained from these embryos are disease free. Fourth, these embryos can be isolated and grown on embryo culture to produce clones. Question number 2. Pollination and seed formation are very crucial for fruit formation. Justify statement. Pollination is very important part of the life cycle of the flowering plant. Second, the flower must pollinated in order to bring about the process of fertilization. Third, pollination brings male and female gametes of a flower together during fertilization. Fourth, as a result of fertilization, ovary develops into fruits and ovules into seeds. Fifth, seeds on germination give rise to a new plant that further grows and develops fruits and seeds. Thus, pollination and seed formation are required to create offsprings for the next generation. Next question, question number 3. Incompatibility is a natural barrier in the fusion of governmental. How will you explain this statement? Incompatibility refers to inability of certain gametes even from genetically similar plant species to fuse with each other. Second, it is considered as the most prevalent and effective device to avoid inbreeding and outbreeding. Third, pollen-pistil interaction is a dynamic process that involves pollen recognition followed by promotion or inhibition of the pollen. Fourth, chemical substances released by style acts as a barrier. Fifth, typically the pollen belonging to correct mating type germinates on stigma, develops a pollen tube and brings about fertilization. Sixth, the pollen belonging to the other mating type are discarded. Thus, incompatibility is a natural barrier in fusion of gametes. Next question, question number 4. Describe 3 devices by which cross-pollination is encouraged in angiosperms by avoiding self-pollination. Unisexuality, dichogamy and prepotency, heteromorphy and hercogamy are the outbreeding devices. Unisexuality, the plants bear either male or female flowers. Due to unisexual nature, self-pollination is avoided. Plants are either dioecious, example papaya, or monoecious, example maize. Heteromorphy, in some plants, different types of flowers are produced. In these flowers, stigmas and anthers are situated at different levels. There is a heterostyle and heteroanthy. This prevents self-pollination. For example, primrose. Hercogamy. In bisexual flowers, we may come across mechanical device to prevent self-pollination. Natural physical barrier avoid contact of pollen grains with stigma. Example, calotropis, where pollinia are situated below the stigma. Here we have completed question number 1, 2 and 3 from chapter number 1. I hope